The little boy who wanted to trade his own sight. When you work in a big city ER, you think you've seen it all. But some nights, the air just feels different. It was a late Saturday in October, right after a high school football game, when the sirens started screaming. A 17-year-old girl, the kind of kid who had her whole life mapped out, had been in a freak accident. A stray piece of metal from a construction site had caught her right across the eyes. By the time they got her to me, the damage was permanent. I had to tell her parents that their daughter, the straight-A student and lead violinist, would never see a sunset again. They collapsed. It was gut-wrenching. They stepped out to process the news, leaving their 5-year-old son, Leo, sitting quietly in the corner of the waiting room. He was holding a crumpled drawing of a superhero. I sat with him for a second, and he looked up at me with these huge, innocent eyes and asked, "Can you fix her, Mr. Doctor?" I didn't have the heart to say no, so I just told him we were doing our best. 10 minutes later, I realized the chair was empty. Leo was gone. I panicked. I called security, thinking the worst, but they found him within minutes. He wasn't at the gift shop or the cafeteria. He was standing at the intake desk for the surgical wing, tugging on a nurse's scrubs. When I got there, I heard him whispering, "Please, miss, I have 2 eyes and they work really good. Can you take one of mine out and give it to her? I only need one to play with my trucks, but she needs to see her music." I've delivered some of the worst news a person can hear, but that moment, seeing that little boy willing to give up half his world just to save hers, it was the first time in 10 years I had to walk into a closet just to cry. When I told his sister later that night, she didn't care about the darkness anymore. She just kept saying, "I have the best brother in the whole world."